So it is laundry day, and I have this denim fabric that I need to pre-wash. I'm trying not to buy fabric right now for reasons that will become obvious later, but it's like really hard to find black denim, and this allegedly is black denim. I don't know. In real life, it looks kind of like just a really dark indigo, but I guess we'll see. And I've been looking for a black denim since I made some black jeans that unfortunately ended up way too small. So I I had to give them away on Lucky Sweater, but at least they have a good home now. But yeah, so I found this on Fashion Fabrics Club, and I'm doing the Alexandra Arnold technique of just like soaking it first to avoid streaks in the wash. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm excited for these jeans. Little OOTD for today. These are from Pact. Very cute. I love them. They're very comfortable, but I don't think you can get them anymore. Sad. Underneath, I'm wearing... Oh my goodness. She's mad that I'm talking to somebody. Underneath this is Zoe camisole from True Bias that I made a while back. And this is a Marlowe cardigan that I also made a while back. Double True Bias. That was not intentional, but I love their patterns, so yeah. Popping on for a quick editor's note. Just sorry about this next clip being blurry. I forgot to focus my camera before I started it, but none of the other clips are like this, so yeah, it should be fine. I'll remember to do that next time. Hey, so long time no record, no post. I have been around on the internet, mostly on Instagram, although for a while there I was actually doing the TikTok thing, the short form content, which I really actually loved. I was really enjoying it. I stopped last year in January. If you're in the US, you might have seen some like stuff about it being banned, whatever. I just didn't like what was happening at that time. Didn't like the vibes I was getting. I know like all social media sites are kind of a little evil, but this one especially, I just didn't like how much they were like sucking up to the current presidential administration. If you know, you know. If you don't agree with that opinion, that's fine. Just don't talk to me. Yeah, so I stopped posting on TikTok about a year ago, and I really missed making videos. I've done like a couple on Instagram, but I really think long form video is where it's at. It's what I like to watch, and I think short form content, it really just like, I don't know, it makes your attention span so short, and I really love long form content. YouTube has been my favorite for many, many years. So yeah, I thought I would do like a day in my life video just because things are kind of weird for me right now. I have been a software engineer for over 9 years, like close to 10 years at this point, and I've had a number of jobs. Actually, the last time I posted whenever I posted my last video, it was right before I had interviewed for my most recent job that I had, and I really loved that job. It was amazing, but unfortunately they like let go a ton of people, and my team was included. I will be completely fine. Like my husband works, we have savings, like everything is good. We have a lot of like a generous severance. So but basically I'm looking for a job, so that's kind of an interesting thing I'm working on right now in the software engineering realm. It's kind of a weird time to be a software engineer with AI and everything. You know, I have my own opinions on everything with that, but you kind of have to work with it, unfortunately. If you are in the creative world, there's a lot of hate for AI, and I think you would be surprised how much it's pushed in the corporate world if you aren't part of that. Yeah, ideally I would wish it wasn't like that, but you know, whatever. Yeah, so right now I'm like interviewing, applying for jobs. I have an interview tomorrow, so I need to work on some prep for that this morning. And yeah, this is my first job interview in, well, not job interview, already had an interview, but this is my first technical interview in over 4 years. So I'm a little worried, but I've accepted that if I don't do well, it's okay. But yeah, I don't think I will fail, but also, you know, just leaving that up to the possibility, because I keep on seeing all my former coworkers talking about their experience. Yeah. Since I last posted, my husband and I bought this house. We absolutely love it. You might have seen some clips of our cats. We have 2 cats. We love them so much, and we both work from home, or both did. So it's just like a really nice situation to be in. And I was so happy to have like the job I had. Hopefully I'll find a new remote job, although if I have to go into the office every once in a while, it's not a huge deal. So yeah, I hope you enjoy watching along. Oh yeah, let me know if you want to see sewing videos. I've gotten into knitting a bit more in the past 4 years. Also, since I have a house now, I have room, and I've been gardening the past few years. This will be my 3rd year doing a garden. I don't have like a ton of in-ground space, so I've been doing container gardening on our deck, but I think that's really helpful for people who don't have space, which is kind of my situation, at least in terms of yard. And what else? Oh yeah, if you want like cooking videos, I love cooking different recipes, although personally I am a pescatarian, so like I don't eat like chicken or beef, whatever. I only eat fish and vegetables, obviously, so a lot of like vegetarian stuff. I like doing my nails, fun colors. So like if any of these topics sound interesting to you, thrifting, whatever, let me know. I will make videos about them, but I am very excited to potentially start short form or long form content again. It's been a while, but feels good. Much dye is rinsing out of this. It's crazy. So it's like 2 p.m. right now. I had lunch and I listened to a like system design interview example video while I was applying to some jobs and stuff. So I've done that for like an hour, but it's Wednesday, so I like to do on Wednesday on my Instagram and my stories, I like to post a picture of all my WIPs for WIP Wednesday, WIP, work in progress. So I'm gonna do that right now, but I will actually show them on video here because it's only one. You saw me, I was working on some socks in a clip whenever I was listening to system design stuff, but I actually had to stop on that because my yarn got really tangled. So I had to reball the ball that I had, which was really loose. So I had to do that, and so I like only knit like 5 stitches or something. But this is my other WIP, which a week ago was just a swatch. I have the swatch right there. That's the swatch for this project.
That's all I had done a week ago. And since then I have, let me untangle this, started. I've gotten the ribbing done. Oh, this is, oops, my little knit stopper fell off. Okay, here we go. So this is the Oolong tank by Amy Scher. And like I mentioned, oh my gosh, the ribbing is done. And I've started on the main body section, which is, just plain stockinette, and then there is a lace panel in the front, and it's like two rows of like this leaf lace pattern, and it like splits off in a V. It looks beautiful. Perfect for summer. So that's my progress that I will be posting. I also like to post my sewing project whips, but right now I don't have a sewing project whip because I finished my last sewing project last night and I haven't started anything since. So no whips to speak of. Alright, bye. Hi girl. Oh, Sesame. You gonna take a nap in the sunshine, girl? You gonna take a nap in the sunshine, girl? Oh, what a good girl. So it is after 5 p.m. I spent most of my afternoon trying to get a dev environment set up for my interview tomorrow, because apparently it requires a dev environment, which I don't really have outside of work. So I guess I don't have. So I was trying to get that set up. I was trying to use fair warning, I'm gonna get into some jargon, but if you're a software engineer or front-end software engineer, I was trying to set up a React app, and I have never set that up from scratch. I've only ever used an existing React app, and it was causing me a lot of issues. So I switched over to a Next.js app, which is like a flavor of React, and that was much easier. Basically, I have that set up, so hopefully the interview should go okay. I'm kind of a little confused about the description of it, especially because when I was first told about this interview, I was told it would be in HackerRank. Whatever. Well, my denim is done pre-washing. Let me rotate. And, oh, that's so zoomed in. Ironically, I actually think it looks a little bit more true black now that it's been washed. I don't know why that would be. I would feel like it would do the opposite, but I feel like this is good. This is supposed to be a 12-ounce denim, which I don't know, I guess it is. I feel like most 12-ounce denims I've worked with have felt more stiff than this, and it's supposed to be 100% cotton, so more rigid. I don't know, this one just feels really soft and not super stretchy, but I don't know, I wouldn't be shocked if there was a little bit of spandex in here just because it has a little bit of give. I don't know, maybe I am just making things up though. Oops, I meant to rotate there instead of stopping the video, but yeah, so this is done. I'm going to, oh look, looks kind of, oh wait, I guess that's my rainbow thing. Let's try it at a different angle. Does it look, no, it doesn't look blue there. That was just my little rainbow sun catcher that made it look blue. So I'm going to take a photo of this and I'm going to log it in my Notion sewing project planner, and then also in Threadloop, which I've been using both. I've had the Notion set up for longer, and it was a huge pain in the ass to get it set up, but now Threadloop exists, so I feel I probably have to like either cut my losses on all the work I did in Notion or like commit to Threadloop. But also I kind of like that with the Notion I can customize the data I get. I don't know, I'm kind of this, you might not even care about this, but sewing project planning, tracking, and everything, I like to see my stats, and it's a little bit more customizable in a platform where I own all the data and I can analyze it myself. I just have both, and it's so now if I like am working on my project, I have to remember to update both places. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go for a walk with my husband in a little bit once he finishes work. He's currently on a call. And then I'll probably do some weightlifting. Actually, I will do some weightlifting. It's on my my workout plan for today, so back day. And then have to fold laundry and dinner. We have a whole nighttime routine with the cats, so our evenings are very structured. So yeah, bye. So it is like the end of the evening. It's like 11 o'clock, which is kind of late. But all the chores are done. Like we have our nightly chores, like I mentioned. We have our routine with the cats every night. We'll alternate. One person will do dishes, the other person will play with the kitties because they demand nightly attention, which is good. So after that, usually I'll be sewing or working on something, but it's kind of like it's later than it normally would be, which is kind of like a weird day, where my husband finished work kind of late, and then he had like a bachelor party planning call for one of his friends, so it's been a weird night. I had extra chores like laundry, like I've mentioned, so it's kind of late, but I think I'm just going to work on LeetCode problems for about half an hour and then get ready for bed. The cats also demand a nighttime snack every night at 11:30, so that's kind of why that's my cutoff. I'm not sure what my next sewing project will be, but I should look through my planned projects and pick one out for like tomorrow maybe. That would be nice after my interview is done. Alright, bye.